In Atlanta, Ernie Johnson and Charles Barkley and Chris Webber filling in for the ailing Kenny Smith. Now, look, before you guys start thinking that has anything to do with the start of the NCAA tournament, it does, I would imagine. But he's got the blue flu, obviously.
I was out with Kenny last night. That's why I don't know why he isn't here.
First of all, I do have to complain. You can't miss a game. A guy can't miss a game because of a yeast infection. I mean, come on.
You don't have to go that far. The gag was about the tournament, and then you had to take it to an extremely other level.
Ernie, I'm just telling you. We sit here and talk about basketball. If you can't come
Somebody revive C. Webb, by the way.
No, seriously. You can't come to work. It ain't like we doing anything strenuous. We sit here and watch basketball all night.
True.
Nobody is that much of a girly except Kenny.
Okay, there you go. Did you feel much better now?
I'm serious.
Okay, I know you are.
They have something for that, too. We could have brought that in for Kenny.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Why, you have some of that handy?
Yeah.
No, we could have ran down to the, drugstore and got something for Kenny. Let him use doing the
anyway, you can undergo open heart surgery and sit here and talk about basketball. This is ridiculous that a guy would actually miss a game from sitting around watching basketball. I'm embarrassed.
Meantime, back at the matter at hand, the Cleveland Cavaliers are pretty good. One of our fine viewers actually sent us a putter, and Chris, you get to be the first guy to use this bad boy.
Oh,
look at this, handmade.
Yeah, this is handmade.
And so
like a piece of art.
We appreciate that. And
who sent it to us?
Oh. Somebody in Texas, I believe. Anyway, try this. Try that bad boy out.
All right. Get my little thing going. Think I'm going to make it, Chuck?
Come on, man. You put like Stevie Wonder.
Bam! Look at that!
Pressure, man.
That was outstanding.
That was nice. I like this putter.
Here's the certificate of authenticity, as a matter of fact. So why don't you just read that out loud and let everybody know where it's from. Read it!
Seriously?
Read it!
Seriously, Chuck? Get at it. This putter is made from a cured bull penis grown in northern India.
Indiana.
Northern Indiana, I'm sorry. The shaft has a leather grip and is a steel rod running through its center. Wow.
There you
must
go.
hold that.
I've had my share of bull penis.
You sure you don't want to take this home?
No.
Okay.
I'm on a diet. No more bull penis.
only foie gras for the Chuckster these days.
Exactly.
There you go. That's it for Inside the NBA, presented by Hyundai. Go ahead.
Man, it's a heavy.
It works.
Why? I want to see this bull. Oh, my goodness. Y'all can kill somebody with this thing. What kind of bulls y'all got in Indiana? No wonder Reggie Miller liked it there.
3 is what you said, right?
That's about right.
Okay, good. Of course it's going to.
Not like don't you ever get tired of saying that, Charles? You right?
Don't have to say it.
Why don't you get a little button over there? Charles, you right.
It would rarely be used. We'll be back with more on Inside on Auto-Tune.
I wish I was in the Bahamas with Kenny and Gwen.
Oh, by the way, you know what? And you already know this, but you folks out there don't know it. Every now and then we have to tape these promos, and we did the Ron Artest thing. We have the Lakers coming up next week and the week after that, and so we just people are already laughing. So we put these little promos on tape to try to get you folks to watch the game, and they need to be punchy and concise and really deliver something to make you want to watch the game. And here's just an example of what happened tonight and why these always go so smoothly.
I got 2 words for you. Steve Nash and Chris Paul. Must-see TV.
That's more than 2 words.
You didn't say 2 words. You said quick to the point.
You just said I got 2 words. Steve Nash and Chris Paul must see.
See, that's why I messed up, because I was trying to think of 2 words. I could have said that.
Okay.
2 words.
Nash and Paul.
That's 3 words.
That's 3 words.
Wait, I said Nash and
I got
Paul.
one.
Y'all gonna count "and" as a word.
Suddenly, "and" is not a word.
Nash, Paul. Hey, man,
Watch.
I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes I hate working here. tell you something. Women be milking that baby thing, too.
Oh, okay.
Charles.
Being
pregnant, it can't be nearly as bad as playing a basketball game with a sprained ankle.
It is.
I tried to stop. You heard me try to stop you.
I'm telling you.
You heard me try to stop.
Hey, Chuck, again, why you never buy a woman a watch?
Say it again,
Why you never buy a woman a watch?
Because there's a clock on the stove.
I just wondering. I always wondered why, you know.
Come on, Ernie.
I've heard it all before.
Losing your focus.
And somebody just go and slap the hell out of him and say, hey, man, we're trying to win in the playoffs. Find a way to help our team. If you're not scoring, like Irvin said, play great defense. Just hustle, hustle, hustle. Like some nights your shots don't go. They're running around the studio. Hey, man, don't be about the damn show going on.
Don't be distracted. You were on a roll there. You were doing fine.
What is going on?
Hey, you just got to go play. You got to find a way to help your team win. We got some crazy damn people.
I didn't know you were that scary. Big as you are, you that scary? My goodness.
You know, I never know.
I'm sure what you said was great. I didn't catch the last 30 seconds of it, but we'll be back with more.
Well, say goodbye, because y'all won't be here tomorrow.
Inside the NBA. More to come. We'll take a look at tomorrow's doubleheader when we come back.
What crazy people?
There's a member of the crew sprinting off the left wing. You think somebody was coming to get you?
First of all, let's get something straight. You got some enemies, don't you? You got some enemies around here, don't you? Yeah.
Classic.
Let's don't use him as sprinting in the same sentence.
He was moving.
He was slumbering. Lumbering.
Tomorrow night. What's it going to take for you to be a believer in San Antonio?
San Antonio has a good team, Ernie. They got the second best coach in the NBA after Phil Jackson. I just think the Dallas Mavericks are the best team.
I thought Jerry Sloan was your guy.
Jerry Sloan is my guy, but I can't take away from what Pop has accomplished.
No, I know. Phil Jackson's number one in your book. I thought Jerry Sloan was always number one.
Jerry Sloan's my favorite coach, but Phil Jackson is the greatest NBA coach ever. Phil Jackson is. And Pop is the best coach after him in the league today, and probably Coach Sloan after that. And you know, I want to give a shout out to Ernie, to what's the coach in Houston? Rick Adams, man. Okay.
Wait, the first rule of giving a shout out is knowing the person that you're shouting out. That's rule number one of shout outs. Know who you're shouting out. That is rule number one of shout outs.
Ernie, I do. I got to give a shout out to Rick Adams because we talked a couple of weeks ago about the situation going on with Yao Ming put that team in an awkward situation. But once they figured out they're not going to be without Yao Ming, they've been balling, man. And to lose your best player, they go out there and compete every single night. And I want to give a shout out to the Rockets.
They've been putting a lot of points on the board, and they are 15-16 at this point, and they're in that hunt.
I don't know where to go from this.
Number 8. I don't know either.
Guys,
I want to give a shout out to who's the coach of Houston?